Hello, I'm Rene. Welcome to this tip and trick. Why is the expression last selected important in EasySIGN? Because it gives you complete control. You always know what will happen when you are familiar with last selected. Was that explanation clear? I don't think so. So let's show me some examples. First, let's show the Align toolbar. And then draw some objects. Press Escape to switch between tools. Now I want everything to align on this bottom rectangle. So let's drag a guideline. So we have some reference. Select all objects. Select the option for bottom alignment and press Apply. Not what I want. Let's press Undo. We have to make clear to EasySIGN which of the objects is the placeholder, the one that keeps its place, its position. To do that, we have to make sure the bottom one is the last selected object. We can do this by pressing Shift and make sure this one is last selected. But if you have a few hundred rectangles, you know where I'm going to. So let's show me an easy way. Excuse me. Select all the objects, press Shift, press the rectangle you want to remain its position, so it's no longer part of the selection. With the Shift key still pressed, click it again. Now it's part of the selection again, and it is the last selected object. Press Apply again, and now it does exactly what we expect it to do. Let's clean it, press Delete, close the Align toolbar, and we switch to Wireframe. Last selected is also very useful with nodes. Let's draw a simple line here. I want this node to keep its position, and I want to align this node here and this node there. So, the drag tool, select this node first, this node last, and press vertical alignment. Then I select this node first, this node last, horizontal alignment. Total control here. Let's delete this object. Last selected is also very useful with closing objects. So, the drag tool again. First make sure that for joining nodes, last selected is still the active option, because in EasySIGN you have defaulted is last selected, but you also have middle and midline. So this button here calls this dialog, and make sure last selected is active. I want this node to keep its place, so I select this node first, this node last, and press J on my keyboard to close the nodes. Here it is, again, full control. Escape and clean the worksheet. Also with colors, it's very easy. Again, a lot of objects. Go back to color mode. And let's make a color, something that's not in a color palette. Something like this. In EasySIGN you have more than enough options to copy and fill colors and fills and line styles between objects, but now we're talking here about last selected. So we make sure this object is last selected. Select all objects, Shift, click once to deselect, click once to add it again to the selection, go to the fill bucket, open color, and press Apply. Last selected object's color is the active color. I will show you the last example of last selected. We have a circle, draw another circle, make this one gray, select the black one first, the gray one last, because I want to stamp the gray one out of the black one. View, welding toolbar, and we press Stamp Last Selected. We even named some functions after Last Selected. I want to change this. I want to stamp the black one out of the gray one. No need to do it again. In the Object Manager, and just drag the black one above the gray one. And here we have it. There's not much you have to redo in EasySIGN if you make use of the Object Manager. I hope you have enjoyed this tip and trick and that it will be of use to you. And maybe we'll meet again in the next one.